Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the TNC pregame show. On one half today of the guys' co-host. My son started here with B. Ellis as A. Millie. B. Ellis will be a little bit late here. He's on the way. Technical difficulties. But A. Millie, how you doing today, my brother?
Doing good. We got a late show today. What's
Yes,
up, chat?
do.
We got some NBA action.
Got a lot of NBA action today.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it, man. Go Mavs.
Yes, sir.
Did Team Chalmers find something? Millie, I'll let you go first.
I mean, I feel like the momentum definitely swung in their direction. I feel like they're kind of figuring out the rotations a little bit, and Mario's actions seem to work really well. So I think they're just on an upward trend right now. They dominated. So
well, I think Chalmers found something that we've been saying. Landon has to be on the floor as much as possible, way more often. Yeah. And not to keep beating a dead horse, but Mike Harden should be your point guard in 5v5s.
Mm-hmm.
Respectfully, not Lou. Okay. So if you're going to go into this 5v5 with the same game plan you had in that green room or that movie room you're talking about, I think they lose. Respectfully, I think they lose.
What do you mean by that game plan?
Because I think he's going to replicate the same thing because they feel like they should have won. And I think they're not going to utilize Landon as much.
Even after that?
Right after that, it's crazy. If Landon isn't on the floor for all three games, for every bit of it, I'm going to lose my shit. He's arguably the best player this season.
Right. I feel like him and Mike have to be on the floor.
Have to be.
Him and Mike have to be on the floor.
I agree.
We'll figure it out after that. But as of right, especially right now and the way the season's going, they have to be.
Absolutely. Now, first of all, you guys, this show is powered by PrizePicks. Download PrizePicks right now and use code ABC for up to $100 on instant deposit match. We actually have to show you guys something after this. Devontae Friga is one of two players in TNC history that logged in a DMP. Can you guys guess the other one? Can you guys guess the other DMP?
You always find a way to bring them up.
Hey, so Friga and Castro are the only two players in TNC history to log into DMP. I wasn't surprised by this, Millie. Were you surprised that he didn't play?
Nah, no need to. They were up 27-3. I mean, Friga said it in the post-game interview. No need to mess up that rhythm. I mean, they just handled him the whole way through. So I like that he just stepped back and said, there's no reason for me. We're going to win regardless. Why do I need to step into this game?
Right. And I think him and Landon cancel each other out. I think they can do two of this. I think they kind of do the same thing. So it's really no point to put both of them in the game at the same time, in my opinion. Agreed. Unless you're really trying to spread the floor out. And yes, shout out to my boy Devontae Friga, who just hit 1 million subs on YouTube, man. Welcome to the Millie sub group, brother. It's elite category,
like especially as a long form creator.
Yes,
you know what I mean. Like that, there's a difference between. So shout out to Friga.
I think the difference between is, I'm not saying it's easier to gain subscribers with shorts.
It is easier. So what are you talking about, bro? It's way easier.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome B. Ellis, the platform. How you doing, brother?
I'm all right.
I'll ask you real briefly. I want to get your thoughts on this. Do you think Team Chalmers found something with that 3v3, and then talk about after that Devontae Friga's DMP? So loaded question for you, brother.
I do think they found something. I think Chalmers was able to see Landon in full effect, especially with his ability to shoot the basketball. I think he's going to play him a lot more in this 5v5. Mike as well. The way Mike was playing, those two have a connection now from that 3v3. So I think he definitely found something. And with Friga, he's fresh. So he may go off today.
Facts. Let's talk about Kyle a little bit, man. He hasn't been talked about a lot. He's been really underrated, but I think when he's on the floor, he helps the team ways that the stat sheet won't show. He spreads the floor. He's a pick and popper. You have to guard him. Honestly, you really can't be in drop coverage because he's a shooter.
Mm-hmm.
What is he underrated though?
His game sense, game IQ, ability to spread the floor, and he's really a stretch four, and he has all of the aspects that a good stretch four has, or all the skill sets, but he also acts as like a tree in this season because there's no other true bigs. So he's kind of 2-1, but he's just really easy to play with. as a basketball player, he's easy to play off of. I can see.
Bro, I just feel like the game like makes him underrated because we don't play through bigs anymore.
Right.
Like we're not just gonna get a ball to Kyle 20 times in the possession and say, hey, boom, go get me a bucket and play off. That's not how we play anymore. Like we play off our guards coming off PNRs and things of that nature. So we never really gonna see Kyle in his true form get the ball and be aggressive. Right. But what he does for the game is he just reads the game really well with DHOs and the way he plays. Even in the 3v3, he was playing really well off the guards. So he's going to continue to be underrated because they're probably not going to play through him as much as they should. But we know he can go.
Right.
I think in the 5v5, a perfect scenario, man, you have Landon, Friga, Kyle, Mike, and then throw in whoever you want to throw in. I think you can even throw in Lewis in that sense. You have Lewis play small ball 5. You know what I'm saying? Be in the dunker spot. Bring Kyle to the outside the paint for the shooting. And I think you have all those shooters on the floor. You can't lose in a 5v5, in my opinion. But you know, we've seen some stranger things happen. Say, look at the box score, fellas. There was a heated debate last night in the group chat, and and me and B. Ellis went back and forth discussing this very moment. Who's the player of the game, Landon Kirkwood or Mike Harden? So B, enlighten everybody to why you think Mike Harden was the player of the game.
I think this is a very subjective topic.
Okay.
I don't think Landon is a shoe-in for the MVP. I don't think Mike is the shoe-in for the MVP of the game. But I think the way Mike controlled the game for his team and the way he started off that 3v3, getting these guys going, putting guys in the right spots while scoring, while rebounding, while being efficient, I think he deserves MVP of the game. Landon points were louder, though. When Landon scored, that ish was loud. But I just think the way Mike controlled the game, made sure his guys were in the right spots, communicating in timeouts, scoring efficiently, I think he might have edged him out a little bit. But I could see the case for Landon, too. I just have Mike for MVP.
That's a valid, strong argument. Because when you first said it, I was like, But after you said that, I can definitely agree with that. Because
it's hard to communicate through text. And we low-key trolling each other at the same time. It's like
But who was more impactful in terms of like irreplaceable in that setting? Like, I don't know if they have another Mike. Friga could have stepped in and maybe not played as well as Landon played that day in that game, but I don't know if like the thing Mike was juggling a little bit more. And when you look at the stat sheet, it's all there too.
The reason why I think it's subjective, I think you could plug in Cam in Mike's spot and get 18 and 8. But I also think you could plug in Friga's spot and get 19 and 4 and 4.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I think it's so subjective.
Yeah.
So
facts.
The reason I'll give you guys a quick little backstory, man. I texted chat, right? So Scotty hits us and said, "Who's MVP?" I said, "Landon by far." And I was honestly trying to ruffle a few feathers.
He triggered me.
And immediately B. Ellis responds. He says, "By far, F out of here." And I'm like, "Well, I'm still here." So
Landon went off though.
He went off. And the reason why I say this is because when someone has a 54-63% shooting splits in a 3v3, it's pretty freaking phenomenal.
Second time he did that. That's
a great argument too.
That's the second time he had that exact.
Wait, really?
Yes, exact to the T, 63-54.
Was that in the last 3v3 you played?
It might have been the first. I don't remember what it was. It might have been a 3-on-3. Can't remember.
Yeah, he's definitely been shooting very efficiently. That's why I was like, that's a good argument too. So I started arguing the rebounds.
Nah, when they started arguing the rebounds, I literally couldn't say anything. So I had to bring up a bullshit ass excuse. And I was like, well, F it. I was like, F it. 1v1. Who's winning? After that, and then I think Friga said me. And I was like, okay. And this whole conversation is cooked. So. But yeah, I think honestly, either one of these guys can be the player of the game. I think they don't really care as long as they win, to be honest.
Yeah, facts.
To be honest, 100%. But today's game, we have a huge surprise, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Beasley and Chalmers in highlights, which means they check in today. They make their next chapter debut tonight.
Big time.
In T-minus 20 minutes. What are you guys expecting to see in this Poppy 5 game?
Millie, you want to let me go?
Yeah, go ahead.
B's about to be on 10, especially if Draco's on the floor. Oh my God, Draco. I feel bad for you, brother. He might matchup hunt you. He might match up. He might seek you out. I just pray you ready.
That's a vendetta right now.
I just hope you ready. This is about to become real personal real quick.
Do y'all think, here's my question. Do y'all think they're going to try to play a dominant role offensively? Or do you think they're going to try to play a role and play off their guys and kind of let the guys have it and then just fill in the spot?
Well, Beasley,
like Chalmers, for example, both of them really, Beasley and Chalmers, obviously NBA guys, but they both can handle the ball at a high level. They could just take over. Do they get in that mode, or are they more so playing into a role?
Bro, look at that starting five. Ridiculous. I mean, Chalmers is full of shooters.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Good gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. But I think to answer your question, Millie, in my opinion, I think Chalmers' team will play more off the roll. I think Beasley's team is going to play off of more emotion. Like, if I'm Beasley, I'm telling the ref, don't call no fouls when I guard Draco. That's probably always going to tell him, hey, don't call no fouls. And the ref probably be like, F it. For the content, I let it slide. Real talk.
Jesus Christ. Bro, to be honest with y'all, bro, I think it's a tough one for me because both starting lineups are crazy. But I think Team Chalmers need this win more. But Beasley got an edge, though, dog. Beasley got an edge about him right now, about that whole situation. That's all on the same day, right? This is on the same day with Draco leaving.
Yep. Same day.
Oh. But on the other side of that, Team Chalmers has a lot of momentum right now. They're coming off that 3-on-3. They were clicking, communicating really well. They have that momentum going for them for sure. Like him, especially Mike and Landon, like they really got something going. So
this is true.
Oh, it's a tough. All right,
if Chalmers is running a PG.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm all right. I'm going for today because Beasley's mad. I'm going with a mad Beasley. I'm going with a mad Beasley. They're going to 5. Like
no,
5
it's
games?
best of 3 games. So
I'm
first one, 2
Beasley
games.
squad in a best of 3 because he's angry and he's not going to allow his team to lose. I don't care. When the going gets tough, he's going to get the ball 6'8", 6'9", put somebody in the mid post and go crazy.
The yellow names aren't starters, just how Lucas made it. Oh,
wait a second. Oh, wait, hey, topic.
So who's the star? Who's the starters in?
Oh.
So
that changes things.
Okay, so let's take Beasley and Chalmers off there. I'm sure they're not starting.
Let's predict who do y'all have as the best 5 for Beasley?
The best 5 or who's starting?
Who's starting? Like the best that can complement each other.
I don't think Alex starts. He hasn't been playing Alex that much all week. I'm trying to figure out why Alex didn't play more than 3v3.
Right.
So Alex is not starting. I bet that.
And he loved Alex coming into the season.
Yeah, he did.
I think he starts Matt because he's talking about how in the 5v5 he's gonna need Matt. I think he starts Tay.
Yep.
I would go based on the season. Day got to be in there.
Okay.
So Tay, Matt, Day,
Rod,
and then either Moon or Nathan.
He's probably gonna go Moon.
Which I no Cinco.
Cinco. I don't think Cinco has a good matchup on that side unless Chalmers starts Kyle. In my opinion, because Cinco is going to be brought out to the perimeter, and I think he's better in the paint. Which, I mean, Kyle brings to the perimeter too, so it's like, yeah, it's tough, bro. It's tough because unless Lewis is playing, I think that's Cinco's best time to play is when Lewis is on the floor. Because Lewis technically isn't going to be a pick and pop 4, he's going to pick and roll, so Cinco will be able to be in the paint a little bit more. But you play him against Kyle, against Draco, against like Landon.
Lewis has completely played into like a big role this season. The first day I saw him, he was playing like a bigger Tay.
Yep.
He's a guard. He really is a guard. He played overseas. He played a guard spot.
He's literally a guard.
Off-ball ball handler.
I think we got the starting lineup right with what we just said. Only person I'd probably say Matt or Day. That would be the only interchangeable. I think the rest of them are spot on.
What about for Chalmers? Who you got?
Ooh.
The 5 highlighted without.
Jalen.
I feel like
Jalen starts.
Do you go Mike, Landon, Friga?
I don't think Mike starts.
Oh gosh, this could be nasty.
I think so.
You could go Mike.
I think Jalen starts again because remember he was talking about how Jalen wants Jalen to be his point guard.
I'm gonna give you all a quick 5. Mike, Landon, Friga, Chalmers, Draco.
I don't think Chalmers starts though.
So you go Eli.
I like Eli, but remember, Jalu's gonna start.
I think Jalo's going to start again, y'all. He's been talking about Jalo being his point guard.
Gotcha.
But I think it's more of a scenario of Beasley and Chalmers get into it, one of the players, and then they check in. I don't know if they're just like, or it might happen before tip off.
Oh,
I think it's more legendary if they check in mid game, like bump it.
Yeah.
So if Rod isn't starting, does Kyle start?
If Rod,
No, if not Rod, if Cinco
Draco?
isn't starting, does Kyle start? Like, who does Chalmers start there first if Rod is starting?
I start
and
Kyle
Cinco?
just because of the mismatch problems
Okay.
that you're gonna have with him on the floor. I personally go Mike, Landon, Kyle, Friga, Cam.
That would make the most sense to me.
Making the most sense. Or you can interchange Mike or Cam, bring one off the bench because they can kind of give you the the same thing. Then it's based off who's producing more. If Mike's not producing, I can throw Cam in there. You know what I'm saying? So I can see if I can get something different. What are you gonna say, Millie?
No, Mike he had something going in that 3-on-3. So me personally, from that aspect of trying to pick players to play at this moment, from that coaching perspective, I would put Mike and Landon immediately back in there because you've established like a dominance for the team. Like they're still trying to find their identity. Okay, so Mike and Landon just had an amazing game. Let's find out our identity, and that's just how basketball goes. You got to roll with the hot hands, and
I agree, Millie. How do we feel about Sydney this go around?
It's just tough. There's so many guys, right? So it's like you can get lost in the mix very quickly. If you have 2 or 3 uncomfortable games, you can get lost in this mix. Look at the rosters. A lot of good players.
That's true.
It's tough.
You mean to tell me Sydney's going to get lost in the shuffle in this 5v5 again and not play?
I think so. I think Sydney's I think Sydney's a very solid guard on all aspects of the game. I just think this is how the game goes.
Question for both of y'all. If we're looking at Team Chalmers roster, we think Sydney is like the last guard?
I don't think so.
No, talent-wise, no. Right now, in terms of the perception and Chalmers' confidence in him, Chalmers making the decisions, right?
True.
So
Who
who would he put before right now? So in Chalmers' eyes, I do think Sydney's the last option right now to play guard.
So Chalmers might check in before he even checks in Sydney. That's what y'all telling me. Like that, that's how much of a doghouse Sydney is in right now.
I think Chalmers checks in place of Sydney. And that's effed up. It is. But I think that's what honestly we're going to see happen. I think because he played City in the 3v3 last time for 2 minutes.
Yeah,
he came in, shot, got a stop, then came out. So I was like, okay. I just don't. I think City would flourish in a 5v5. The floor is more open. It's way more opportunity for him to be successful, and he doesn't have to really worry about running the show. He can just be a part of the system. And I think it'd be good for him. It won't be so much pressure to win a 1v1, to win a 2v2. You got, 4 other guys out there with you. So I don't know. I think Chalmers has to insert City in one of these 5v5s, bro. There's no way he goes the whole day without playing a game.
Damn. All right, let me ask y'all a question. Since we talked about starting lineups, who's the closing lineup for each team? Before we go to the PrizePicks segment, who's the closing lineups for each team?
Closers?
Yeah.
I mean, let's talk about closing players.
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah. 100%. He's a closer, dog. Day. I think Tay has to be on the floor.
Landon has to be on the floor.
Yes.
On the other side, yeah.
Yeah, on the other side, Landon has to be on the
floor. My bad. You can go for
Rod.
Beasley.
I think Rod is a closer. Like I think he will be on the.
Does Alex close?
Yes.
I don't know where Alex is at in this mix right now for that team.
Either. I'm trying to figure it out.
But the 5v5, he closes, in my opinion. I think he closed last 5v5. Literally, he closed it.
He did. He did.
He's gonna find a way. I just don't think 3v3s are better than his 1v1s, but I think 5v5 is where Alex really flourishes.
Yeah, of course.
Do the coaches close? That's the real question.
No, they're probably gonna be out of shape. They're probably gonna be tired.
Beasley hoops. I don't know. They hoop. I don't know.
I think they're gonna be a little gassed because they haven't been hooping at all for the past 2 days. They've probably just been sitting around. So you're gonna go from cold feet to playing 100 miles an hour. You're gonna get.
I just want to see if
ass.
they catch that competitiveness while they're playing. Because you know when you're like, all right, I'll play, but then you play and then you don't want to come out.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I want to see if they catch that itch.
Yeah, I did see a great. I know Team Chalmers is gonna be playing well together because I seen Chalmers in the preview on Instagram. He made a slot. Somebody drove baseline and he made a slot cut. I don't know if y'all seen it.
I saw
was
that.
like, yo, nah, he is okay. He's locked in for real.
I saw
He
that.
cut right through the paint. That was crazy.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. Well, chat. Let us know who you guys have.
Yo, who y'all got? Who y'all got? I said,
who
y'all
got.
got.
First of all, if you're watching the stream right now, you hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that like button for us. It's free.
Who do we have for what? Winning?
Yeah, I
got Team Chalmers.
I'm gonna roll with Chalmers today too.
I'm the only person going with Beasley. Okay, this is gonna be rough. All right.
Yeah,
well,
I'm gonna roll with Chalmers today.
I love it.
All right.
I love it. Well, fellas, it is time. By the way, let's lock in real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Prize Picks segment of the show. This show is powered by PrizePicks. Download PrizePicks right now and use code ABC for up to $100 of an instant deposit match. This means if you deposit $100, you get $100 directly added on top of that in promo funds. Link in the description below. Now we have to celebrate something, ladies and gentlemen. We have to celebrate. We have to
Celebrate while we can, bro.
Yeah, y'all the first official winning pick, damn it.
Let's go. We're hot.
We
got a hot
game
hand
last
now.
night, wasn't it?
We're hot now. Oh,
that
yeah.
was a hell of a game last night.
Great game.
Heck of a game.
Pacers
heck of a fumble
completely
from the
fumbled.
Pacers.
Yeah.
Booty holes got tight and strict.
What
happened? Yep. Diarrhea was about to come out that thing. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yo.
All right.
Yo.
Wait, we won. How much bread we won again?
We won 52. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
52,
man.
You know what I'm saying? So the game has started, right? But we were able to put a pick in before, which you guys can't really tell. But you know, we're gonna celebrate this victory together once we win again. So, well, damn, one of them's already green. So
Oh,
wait, we already.
what is that? What is that?
So
Rebounds?
Anthony Edwards has over 3.5 rebounds. I mean, he has more than 3.5 rebounds right now. So he covered in the first quarter, and all we need now is Kyrie Irving to hit 3 free throws, and we win $45. That might have been the quickest cover in history.
Oh, he's locked in over there. Then.
Wow.
Yeah, it's still first quarter.
Yeah,
we need 3 free throws from
Four
Kyrie.
Quarter.
We can get that late potentially.
Oh yeah, late game for sure. That right there is mind blowing to me.
That might be something we go back
right
to
here.
next game. That might be something. That's not a lot of rebounds.
I think rebound assist. We gotta pay attention to that next game for sure because I think he's gonna hit. But we also can give them tomorrow's picks.
Yeah,
this is what I'm excited about actually. So let me go ahead and clear this off. So
Boston gonna blow them people out in game 2.
Oh, you think so?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so B, let me ask you a question. If they're gonna blow them out, do we take any lesses? Because of a potential blowout. What do you want to look at? What?
How much did Naismith have?
That pace, though,
last
y'all.
night?
That pace. It's all about the pace because you can play through misses when you're playing fast. Like, I feel like the Moors might be the.
I feel like Naismith was making shots at.
Naismith is a dog. He's
a
let me
dog.
see. Hold on, let me. I can't type.
You
it
can
in.
him
take
having to
his
check
rebounds or
him having to check Tatum or Brown based on who's gone or who's in the game at that time.
yeah.
So Naismith is less, more on the points.
What about his motor is go to rebounds. Go to rebounds. Because I think that's a guy you want because he just plays hard, bro.
That's true. More, less, more. Is the trend less?
I will vote there for the more. That's
I will go more too because they are desperate right now.
Okay, so we go more on the Aaron Naismith rebounds. Who can we pair that with, though? I think we have to look at somebody like I like someone like a Peyton Pritchard.
Okay, but we don't have to do this. But let me
bucket, bro. I love Peyton Pritchard. Bro.
Miles Turner has a great matchup in the series. Like, there's not really anybody to guard.
Yeah, because they are literally like hunting Al Horford. It's insane.
So do you want to look at Miles PRA?
25.5.
Let's see what it looks like the last. Less, more.
Look how more he went last game. Like, it's a great matchup for
rebound
them.
enough consistently.
Go Spicy P then. Go Spicy P because he gonna get that matchup with Horford too on the switches.
Spicy P, who's that?
Pascal.
I was like,
Pascal.
I was like, wait. I was like, who's
Pascal's a
Spike
good
68?
matchup too.
Ooh, 20, just 20 and a half points. That's it. Just 20 and a half. Just 20.
They're looking for him too. I kind of like that. I mean that's a lot. But
I like points and rebounds
mm-hmm.
because it gives us a little wiggle room. He might have 10 boards, you know what I'm saying, which means he will only have to have 19 points instead of the 21, which you know, every single point matters in NBA.
Chat, talk to us, man. Do
I
you
don't
guys
know.
like
y'all
Miles
feeling?
Turner or Pascal? I like the Miles Turner
pass.
matchup, bro.
Oh, wait, no, fellas, we can't pick 2 Indiana players.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we got to go with one of them and then go on a different game.
Mm-hmm. I would trust Naismith before Pascal.
We could take a second half today and then pair it with 2 players tomorrow potentially.
This is actually a good point though. They need to run the offense through Turner anyway.
Come on now, Measy. Hey, Measy's on. I'm telling you, take him.
PRA for
it's
Turner?
a good matchup.
PRA for Turner? You like that?
Yeah.
Where's it at? Where's
right
it?
All right. So now
He could go. He could do more points.
This is true.
If he does that tomorrow, it's going to be another good game.
Now we got to pick a player from the Celtics side. I love the rebound assist type of things, man. I think Derek White is due for one. You know what I'm saying?
Take that.
No, I think he's due for the less.
You think so?
But also, I like Tyrese.
Okay.
But he's Indiana, so we can't do that.
Hold on, backtrack. I love this.
Yeah, we got 30 seconds. We got 30 seconds.
I love the Miles pick. Do we love the Naismith pick? Do we want?
No, I don't love it.
Okay, take it off.
Get it off.
Take it off.
Yep, I don't love it. No, I don't.
Let's get something else.
We got about 30 seconds left.
Give me the more on Derek, man. Give me the more on Derek.
Points.
Man.
Wait, which I want to look at for Derek? Let's
on the 9.5. Give me more.
Oh, I can't spell.
I trust Derek. He's the one consistent guy in Boston,
especially at home. I
count on
15.5 points, 25.5 PRA. Oh, he could hit that. Oh, assists, blocks, and steals. I like Derek White, but which one are we going? Which one are we picking, fellas?
He's a whatever you want guy. Any one of these, go ahead. Whatever you feel like. I'll trust Derek White, dog. I trust Derek White.
Someone said check Tatum rebounds. So real quick before we get here, let's check
Tatum grabs boards. He's been getting double-digit boards a lot lately.
They're probably going to be high. 10.5 rebounds. Oh, so they're banking on a double-double. They're banking on a double-double.
I don't know.
What's his rebound in the 16?
No.
I don't like it.
I like the Miles pick. We gotta find one more. Should we go to a second? Should we go to a second half of today?
Oh, but then if it doesn't cover, then our whole slip is cooked for tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's the only thing.
Let's see if we can find something we like, though. I don't know where to go here.
Derek White.
All right, let's
like Derek White. He's trustworthy.
Got you.
So we gotta pick one. I like his assist. He is always passing the ball early.
He's gonna be fast.
Up and down.
Go with this assist.
I like the assist.
Yeah,
let's go. Let's do it.
I like the assist. I like it. Well, I think this is a lot, fellas. How much you want to put on it? 28?
Sounds good.
Let's go more than what we did last time for sure. We done found our rhythm.
Found our rhythm. This is the 2 pick, ladies and gentlemen. You guys can tell us. We'll drop the link for you guys. But yeah, this is the ABC's 2 pick of the day. Make sure you guys download PrizePicks and use code ABC right now. Download it if you don't have it. Use code ABC right now, and you get up to $100 of an instant deposit match. We are going to submit that lineup, and we're going to cash it in tomorrow night. I'm excited, fellas. I'm excited. Well, that does it for the TNC pregame show, you guys. The 5v5 is about to tip off. T-minus 2 minutes. The countdown is going down right now, so make sure you guys join that live stream. Fellas, anything you guys like to say before we get out of here?
Is there no post game today because we're late? Or
yeah, no post game today because we are late.
Okay, so Friday post game.
Friday we'll have a post game for you guys. Okay, we'll have a post game for you guys on Friday. Okay, we apologize.
We gotta have it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but today, it's tough just because of timing, fellas. But
yeah, GG's. Side profile.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I appreciate you guys watching.
My bad, bro. I'm getting over a sickness. I'm getting over a sickness, bro. My bad, buddy.
I feel you.
Redo.
Side profile.
Ladies and boys and girls, appreciate you guys watching the TNC pregame show. 130 Coast Marcellus Harry here with B. Ellis and A. Millie. We appreciate you guys so much. We'll see you guys on Friday pregame, and we'll have a post game on Friday. Absolutely. Enjoy this 5v5, guys. Sayonara. Peace.